What is up, everybody? I'm NoLucksGiven, and today we're going to take a look at a game from a recent Twitch live stream. I'm going to start to upload some more of my favorite Twitch games onto this YouTube channel, and if you want to come watch me play live, you can also find me at twitch.tv/NoLucksGiven, link below. Enjoy the game. Feel like we're free to pick up some blind mice? I definitely recommend the tracker. It's cool, if nothing else, and being able to pay attention to smaller stuff allows you to play a little bit more distracted. I think I'll go for the blind mouse. So I will say though, as far as my tracker settings, I am not really smart enough to really know what any of this even means. If it's set to 181, 1 threads, I don't know. Your mileage may vary. That's not a recommendation. I do recommend using the tracker, but I don't have any particular recommendation for those stats. I don't hate Unicorn, but let's see if we can't find another blind mouse. Okay, Kitty Cut Purse is really good. I also kind of like this stuff. Nah, let's... Yeah. We can lock because we can buy all of this next turn, selling the blind mouse if we slay with the Kitty Cut Purse. No problem, Tolkien. Hopefully that goes well for you. And totally calculated to be able to get that slay. So we take 3 damage from the Geppetto, but now we can pick up an upgraded Polywoggle? Okay, well, we're locking. We're locking and we're going Mad Mim, Black Cat, Magic Research. And now next turn we will upgrade a Polywoggle, take Boots as the treasure, and then immediately slay. And get an upgraded tier 4 unit. And then we'll kiss it, we'll mix a Whizzle and kiss it on 3.1. Sound like a plan? I see it. All the stars are aligning here. That is pretty cool. Unfortunately, we don't get the slay. That is huge. That is huge. My opponent running Frontline Egg, Lord Grimm, stream sniping just to deny us this beautiful play. Well, I think I've got to sell Blind Mouse. I can even lock the Mix-a-Whizzle. If there were any doubters, I can even lock the Mix-a-Whizzle. Let's frickin' do it. Let's sell Blind Mouse. We are going to snap take Boots here. Drat. This one I've got to think about. I almost don't hate Fountain of Youth. I feel like Fountain of Youth potentially in some crazy universe helps us slay. Do we actually lock the Mix-a-Whizzle? I mean, I said it. We gotta do it. This could be nutty. Get the slay, transform into Tweedle, which actually wins us the combat and cracks both of my opponent's eggs. Holy moly, they've got to be salty from that one. What a slay. Wow. Okay. That was insane. We almost don't need to do better than Tweedle. Tweedle is really good, but Angry is really cool. Let's roll. Let's find that True Love's Kiss. Could also go for another Polywoggle. We have 2 rolls potentially to hit True Love's Kiss. We're going to win this combat regardless. We could still find a True Love's Kiss here and it would be insane. We could still find it here and it would be insane. Okay. We're gonna have to calm down a little bit. We tried to do some cool things. I think we just settle for this shop and settle for the fact that we've got the Tweedle. I'm going to cast Luna's Grace. That should ensure that we win this combat. And then I think I do lock a shop that looks like this. Double golden chicken and a prized pig. I think that's going to be good to just have. Unfortunately, we won't get another Pied Piper roll into this shop, but we do get an extra gold from the kitty, and then, like I said, we should be winning this combat and cracking some more eggs with this angry. Eating these kitties here, not a big thing. I get +4/+4. All of these things are just growing me, and then we'll crack their egg. Okay. Shout out to this, which actually won us a combat. Okay, and that is how Pied Piper works. You can buy the spell and then get an additional Pied Piper slot. Pied Piper's kind of zany. A little bit wonky. Let's take these chickens. Let's take Prized Pig. It's Falling Stars, and then let's... Could also get a pair of kitty and golden chicken. I don't need those things, though. What are we doing here this game? I haven't quite figured out what we're doing other than trying to TLK this unit all the way up the chain. I'm just debating if I'd rather get pairs on golden chicken. What treasures do we want? I really don't even know how to play Pied Piper in the current patch. All that I really know about Pied Piper is that you win the fights in the early game because your hero power is so strong, giving you an additional +1/+1 on something. I'm trying to roll this into a strong level 4. I think I am still on the track of let's make this an upgraded tier 6 unit. I feel like that opens up the most possibilities for us. Nice, we kill their ranged unit. That is absolutely huge against Krampus here. Now we get to eat their baby roots. And we get to slay! Nice, good job, kitty. Okay, so we've got a lot of extra gold this turn from the Prized Pigs, the Golden Chickens, and even a Slay. Could go for Copycats. That's what you used to do with this, which means I'd take Friendly Spirit. Could go for Hungry Hippos. I don't love that. Should come up with a plan now. But let's keep rolling. We'll come up with a plan eventually. Could see some tier 5 units. It's probably worth it with all the gold we have. We could find a lance. We find nothing other than Aeon. We also find Bossy. I think it's a Dwarves game, to be totally honest. Something in my eye. Yeah, I don't really want to go into the Hippo. I think that the Hippo strats are a little bit weak. Looks like Mad Catter here went a little bit mad with some of the same ideas that we were going with, and they rolled all the way down and found nothing. But this is like a really strong start to a Dwarves comp. We kind of walked backwards into it, and our hero power doesn't synergize well with it, nor does our treasure. So I'm not sold on it, but it's certainly the best of what we're currently doing. Oh, and here's a white, too. Almost missed that. Yeah, we're definitely dwarven. I'd even like to pick up this Greedy. How much do I have to sell to pick up Greedy? So if I sell... I don't really want to frontline this bossy. I don't think I'm going to. I kind of want to Merlin's test on either the Tweedle or the Greedy, just to get a few extra stats, but maybe I don't need to do so. If I frontline the bossy, I can play the prized pig, and then I could Merlin's test. I don't think it's the craziest idea to try to just get a little bit of extra gold, but playing against a reasonable horde dragon right now, maybe that is just too greedy. I might even run front pig here, just to continue to not be greedy. Yeah, we'll give our opponent some gold, just to make sure that we are playing the best board that we can. And we are up against another Dwarves player. I think we're decently stronger than them, but I'm still glad that we didn't go too silly. Going to be able to clean up some of their supports now with our Tweedle and win. But this was a close combat, so I'm happy to pay 2 gold to win this one. Now we'll buy Crafty. I was thinking maybe we should be buying into Blind Mice. The benefit of Blind Mice is that we could get Dwarven Forge on the cheap. But if we miss, the treasures are quite terrible. So let's not. Alright, gotta buy one more dwarf this turn. So many blind mice. Just nobody in this lobby is buying blind mice. Okay, let's look for 1 damage to everything. Ring of Meteors. No. That's why I was buying chickens. Try to find a little Ring of Meteors action. Don't hate Ring of Regen here either. But let's just go Fairy Tale. And then play Tweedledee. And I guess I am going to play a prized pig now. Potentially donate some more to this opponent. Geppetto could be big. Geppetto's scary. Arguably want to lead with Greedy so that we can get some nice free cash from Geppetto, but it's not going to matter too much. Geppetto is on the Hippo strategy, which I think we will be able to beat pretty easily here. They are going to summon a few 6/6s. Not getting too much greedy cash, but we do get a little bit more at the very end. Yeah, we're still pretty significantly ahead of the rest of this lobby. Now we can actually buy some on-curve bossies. Looking for 3 and 4 cost dwarves. I mean, when you're offered a Nyan like this, I feel like you just have to take it. It's worth it. If we get the staff, it's really good. All of these are kind of terrible. Dracula Saber lets us keep winning, though. It's strong enough here. Do I want doubly? Doubly's pretty good, and I'm going to hang on to the Nyan Sea Terror if we find a True Love's Kiss. This is a weird one. This is a weird Dwarves game. A weird Pied Piper game. Like I said, I don't really know how to play Pied Piper right now. Because I don't really love the bear stain baby bear shenanigans, which is what the Hippo comp builds into. But I'll play the Polywoggles and make of it whatever happens. Nice. 2 greedy triggers there. Would love to kill the Court Wizard. Okay. We're going to keep attacking these Juliets. Luckily, we're huge, so it doesn't really matter. And we're going to... Oh, that's right. We picked up the Drax Saber just then. So Drax Saber definitely making that one pretty easy. Let's eat our pig. It's worth it. Now we can just pick up Lordies before everybody else. This is going to mean True Love's Kiss is no longer a draw right now, but I'm not super tied to that. We get to drop our Fountain here for a white treasure. Actually, these are kind of terrible. Eye of Ares is cute. I'd rather have 2 coin, I think. Lance gives us a tier 5 treasure here. In all likelihood. Well, no. Let's say that this triggers 7 times. That's plus 14, so it doesn't actually work. I'm not going to lock a Tweedledee. We will use our gold rolling for Lordies. Stockpiled a decent amount of gold, and we're going to get even more gold against these Baby Bear Crafties. My opponent has Summoning Portal, but does not have a Godmother. Wow! These bears love Crafty. That is awesome. And then, are all of these sheep also going to just attack right into Crafty? Okay, not quite that lucky. But Crafty plus Dracula's Saber is pretty nice in terms of making sure that Crafty gets to keep living and keep triggering and keep giving you a ton of gold. So that is going to be a kill and a bunch of gold going into our 6.0. I think we got a win on our hands because we finally just shut up in dwarves. Still seeing all of these blind mice. I think we do this. Think that's worth it? Okay, that's worth it for sure. 4 gold to potentially get Ring of Meteors when we don't even have any Angries. Not going to waste my gold on Angries either, though. That wasn't me saying I wanted Angries. That was me saying that we could make Lance work. I believe. Putting Hercules first, because it's also our biggest unit. Oh, I could have played Echowood too. I forgot that we've got the Dracula's Saber. So Echowood, plus we've got all these tinies and stuff. Echowood just totally plays here. Hopefully Herc can get 1 more hit, and Lance can trigger. And if we can walk out of this with a tier 6 and a tier 5 treasure plus a bunch of gold, that would be awesome. Not going to get there. We are going to get the Lance, but we're not going to get the Herc treasure, unfortunately. We'll get the Herc treasure off the next combat. Definitely going for Mimic. Doubling the abilities of our other treasures. Ambrosia is certainly... No, it's Ambrosia. Yeah, it's Ambrosia over Fairy Tale. We're going to be cutting Lance, going to be playing Echowood, kind of into Bossy. I think it's worth it because Staff of the Old Toad is so good. Oh, wow, we also have a Lordy right here. That's going to cost us 11 gold, so we only have to sell 3 things. We can sell the crafty, the doubly, and maybe we sell the fanny too. Wow. Do we want hand or do we want staff? Feel like we have to take hand here, huh? Toss Ring of Rage, and then we sell crafty. I don't even think we sell doubly anymore, but we're up against the ghost. Let's sell Lance and Fanny, and then upgraded Lordy. That is sick. We have to put the Echo Wood in the Ambrosia slot. Then I also want to play doubly, but I also want to play greedy up against the ghost. So we're going to play greedy this turn, try to pick up one more Lordy, and then we'll play doubly next turn, which is potentially the finals. And this is going to be our 200th crown by the looks of it. Hercules lets us pick up another treasure now that we ambrosiaed and are playing down a treasure. Greedy going to get us a bunch of extra gold. Really sweet, and Hercules is going to buy us some hits here as well. But we just beat this guy when they weren't a ghost. What was their hero? Oh, and it was Celestial Tiger, and they had Power Orb. I guess that's not that much more powerful, but we are going to take them down. We are much more powerful at this point. Phoenix Feather is one of the best case scenarios for dwarves. That's going to mean that the Echo Wood can really do its thing. So let's take Phoenix Feather, and then could even see doing something like this. That could be crazy, but we've got 20 gold. Let's find a way to spend it. I was just double checking I didn't still have Ambrosia. Oh, we do actually play this. We do get to play the greedy, unless we find absolutely anything else. I do think I'm going to put the Echo Wood into the doubly slot. This seems good too. Maybe, well, what do we even play here now? Do I cut the bossy? What's the play? Can we get away with cutting bossy? Let's see. I think we can. It's a lot of stats thrown away, but the Lordy is going to make these Echo Woods huge still. They are going to take out our doubly, and they're bigger than us. But I don't think it matters that they're bigger than us. I think when you're playing dwarves, it's not about who's got the bigger units, it's about who's got the biggest unit. And we've got 2 500 Echo Woods. I think that's just going to be enough to win it, and that the rest of this really doesn't matter. Yeah, that's what I imagine matters the most in the dwarves comps. They're doing some cool things. They reduplicate mimicked a Tweedle, but that's still not going to be enough. We're going to hit them for 10 here, and now we've got a finals to play. Don't really want to find another Echo Wood. I will take another Tweedle, though. That gets a bunch of stats. We could reduplicate her. We could reduplicate her then, but I don't think we want to lose any of the treasures that we have. Of course, now we get to play bossy, so that makes us significantly bigger. Really just rolling for another Lordy. And I don't think I even need to care about combat spells. Let's just see if we can't find Lordy. Not going to do anything with this either. Just throwing our gold into this for the time being. Yeah, we're not tossing any of these treasures. Alrighty. I think this is all. I'm just thinking, like, so the other thing to at least consider is this. Does this do anything? Because this Echo Wood is large. And maybe that can get the Drac Sabers started? And then this could potentially be an even bigger blowout, I think. No, we fail to kill their doubly. Okay, well, We threw away one of our units there. A little bit awkward. I don't think it's going to matter still. My opponent had to Pigo our buffed up Echowood, but it was at least an idea I wanted to try out. So here come the Tweedles. And actually, that mistake might cost us here. No, it does not. We still win. We've got a busted Echowood, so that is going to be my 200th crown. So that was a pretty sweet one.